Hi guys, it's Andy from Nismo Tech UK. This is an overview for StarTech. This is a 4-drive removable 2.5-inch SSD rack that will fit into a 5.25-inch bay. So looking at the box, obviously there's nothing really massive with regards to branding or anything like that here. We do have the StarTech logo at the top. An image of the actual device here, but moving it all around, there isn't really sort of anything here. So let's have it open and have a look and see what we get inside. So I've got a couple of cartons, plastic cartons to hold the actual device, and there's the actual device itself. Okay, so we'll just put that down to one side. We get several screws and 4 SATA cables. So let's just pop that in a moment. Pop that back over there. I'm just going to go and take this out of its wrapper. Okay, so I've now removed the device from its wrapper, but we'll come on to that in a moment. Okay, the other important bit of information that comes with this is the actual manual. Now it's very important that we actually, if you were to purchase this item, that you have a really good read of this, because there are some pretty important little bits of information. For example, if the drive is taller than 9.5mm, you need to remove the actual top panel of the actual caddies themselves. But apart from that, the manual is very simple and very easy to use. So with that down there, let's have a quick look around the actual device. Now you can see at the front we do have 4 bays for the SSDs, which I'll pull out to in a moment. There's a lot of ventilation here. Moving it around to the back, we have got a couple of fans. I'll turn that the right way up. A couple of fans, the 4 SATA ports, and I see it's labelled hard drive 1, 2, 3 and 4. That little switch in there will switch the front LEDs off. There is hard drive LEDs on the actual bay unit. This here is to power, so one Molex connector will power all 4 SSDs, which is quite good. So looking at the front, let's pull, I'll turn it this way up actually. Let's just pull one of the actual drawers out and put that down and have a look. Now you may be able to see this white little bit of plastic. I'll see how it's going to transmit the LED light all the way to the front, so you can have a look and see obviously that the hard drive is working, or the SSD is working. The actual design of this is very strong, very well designed indeed. As you can see, you've got the 4 mounting holes for the actual SSD, so if you were to mount one in, it's literally a case of sliding it into place and then screwing it down, lining the actual holes up and screwing it down. Okay, catch itself, once you put it back into the actual bay, it will only go so far, and then all of a sudden that will start to close. So as you push it in, it's not going to want to work for me. Hold on a moment. There we go. So it's literally a case of just pushing that back in. Now these will actually only go in one way, which is also quite good. And try it the other way, and it's just literally, as you can see, you've got quite a bit of room there, so it literally does only go in one way. Open the clip up again and just push it and clip it. Okay, so I have got in one of these a drive already installed, which is there, as you see, the Transcend SSD. So again, I'll just show you that going back into there. You see it sliding straight in. Open a little catch, I've got it the wrong way around. Push it back in, and then, oh, here we go. It's because I've got it upside down, that's why. Push it in, and it clips. It's as simple as that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to connect this up to one of our cases that we have in for review, so we can have a look to see what it looks like in operation. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, as you can see, the device is installed into our Antec GX700 case. We can see that we have got a blue LED at the front here, and the reason for that is that I've actually got the Transcend SSD installed into that bay, and as you can see with me pushing that back in, and can never get it quite right, there we go, it's in. Now it does take a little bit of practice in order to get the drive bays in and out. It's not quite as fluid as you sort of first think. The device itself is extremely well built, very nice indeed. There's no sharp edges when installing. It's got exactly the same screw holes as what a CD-ROM or an optical drive would have. So if you are using a toolless installation on your case, it will slide in, it will click into place. You can put the toolless adapters straight into this, so it will install no problem at all. So if you have got a case that is limited on the amount of drive bays that are available for you to use, or indeed if you have got a server case and you're looking to install multiple drives into that system, this could potentially be the answer for you. I love the fact obviously the individual drive bays are completely removable. You can literally then take that out, pop an SSD into there, drop it straight back in, and you know, within a couple of minutes you're then powered up straight away, which is really good. It's a nice feature, and it's obviously hot-swappable, so you can just literally pop a drive in, plug it straight back into the system, and it will then obviously appear. So it's really good to see. The build quality is fantastic. There's the plastic is a nice strong plastic. There doesn't feel anything on there that will break off easily. The metal casing, there's no sharp edges on that at all. So overall, it's a really nice device for you to be able to install multiple SSDs into a small amount of area. And I like the fact that they've installed a couple of fans at the back. Even though there's not going to be an awful lot of heat generated, it will obviously help just to keep things that little tiny bit cooler. So a massive thumbs up for StarTech. This is a really nice little device. I hope you liked the overview, and we'll see you in our next video.
We hoped you liked our video review. If you did, then please leave a like, as well as any comments or questions you may have down below. Full details and specifications on this item can be found at our website, nismotech.com, along with all the links for purchasing if you wish. Also on our site you'll find our latest reviews and current giveaways, plus a lot more. We look forward to seeing you in our next review.